Hey guys, it's Misha and welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about a few stories involving law enforcement. The first takes place in the UK, where an officer told a woman that she's not allowed to perform church songs outside of church grounds. Before we start, please make sure you are subscribed and have hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So let's take a look.
No, miss, you're not allowed to sing church songs outside of church grounds, by the way.
You're not allowed to sing church songs outside
Outside the church or church songs or church
You're not allowed
ground.
to-
That's fine. That's
You're
fine.
not allowed. She just said you're not allowed to sing church songs outside of church.
Our church is outside of church grounds unless you have unless
That's
you've
a load
been
of rubbish.
authorized by the
You're
church to
allowed.
do this kind of songs.
It's not saying anything anymore.
Are you saying that you don't care about the Human Rights Act? You're lost?
No way, no way. Sticks her tongue out. Classy, yeah. So she doesn't sound British. Let's look this up. So volunteer police officer who told Christian singer that she's not allowed to perform church songs outside of church grounds is a jet-setting Costa coffee worker who moved to the UK from Bulgaria. So her name is Maya something Petkova, is facing backlash after the shocking video footage was shared online by 20-year-old gospel singer Hermione London. Regularly performs worship songs to passing shoppers on Oxford Street and has more than 300,000 subscribers on YouTube. You know, I really don't understand why she was so triggered by this, the volunteer officer, because unless this woman, Hermione London, was like blasting music 24/7, which I seriously doubt was the case, I don't know of a law that says you can't perform church songs outside of church grounds. Now, I'm not from the UK. If you are and you know of such a law, please comment, because I have personally never heard of this and it does sound made up. Okay, it says there are no laws against singing on pavements, and Hermione said the incident breached Article 9 of the Human Rights Act, which protects freedom of religion. So yeah, this was obviously very concerning that this woman was singing church songs outside of church. But when there are jihad chants on the streets of London during these Palestine rallies, that's fine. That's fine. When people are climbing buildings, tearing down the flags, putting up their own flags, inciting violence, that's cool. But when a woman is singing a Christian song, that's very offensive. It seems like the police there want to do anything but look at the actual crimes and pay attention to that. Like burglaries, for example, which is a huge problem over there. But that's not a priority for them, for whatever reason. You may remember lesbian Nana. In case you don't, there was an autistic child who told a female officer that she reminded her of her lesbian grandmother. And so the officer arrested her for homophobia, for being compared to a lesbian. And in fact, they needed 7 officers to drag this autistic child out of the house.
She said the word lesbian. Her nana is a lesbian. She's married to a woman. She's not homophobic. Look what you're clenching your fist. Go away from my teenage daughter.
DEI. These people should not be cops. People are dying. Like, actual crimes are being committed, and this is what you're paying attention to. And this isn't just happening in the UK, obviously. There were a couple of people who were wearing Australian flags. This cannot be. That is very offensive.
You can be arrested for carrying the Australian flag on Australia Day. Dressed to celebrate this great country. The Australia Day march had been cancelled, of course, but they still saw the 21-gun salute and posed with a soldier. They were sad not to see one Australian flag at Federation Square or at the Town Hall. And even sadder, at the graffiti on the tram, burn the colony.
100 metres away towards Burke Street was thousands of flags, Palestine flags, Aboriginal flags, chanting, singing. And within 2 minutes, a police officer approached me and said, "You are under arrest for inciting a riot." I said, "What? How?" He said, "With your flags on your head." I said, "Today is Australia Day."
Not the Invasion Day protesters that were inciting a riot. It was the man with the Australian flag. You'll have the Palestine flag on Australian Day, of course. You'll have the Aboriginal flag. You'll have the LGBT flag, BLM, Ukraine, whatever. Any other flag except the flag of the country that you are literally in.
Police officer said there are 30,000 people out there and this is the problem.
He said if you take your flags off, he said, and look after yourself and cut through the side streets to get across to South Bank.
In Australia today, you have to remove any sign of your flags, cut through the back streets, so sneak like a rat through the back streets.
This is reminding me a lot of what happens on the 4th of July, where people spit on the flag, tear it apart, burn it, because we're taught in American high schools and universities, and now even younger, that America is so very evil, and that's what the flag represents. Evil white bigots. And so you should destroy it. Everyone should be divided. Everyone should hate living here, but then never leave.
Was never great. America was never great.
But God forbid you're actually proud of the country that gave you the freedom to express that. Cops should actually focus on arresting criminals. When you look at those female cops from the UK, one thing comes to mind, and that's DEI. Okay, that's what happens when you prioritize diversity over finding people that are actually qualified. Would you say that's professional? Would you say that those people should be police officers? Of course, you should be able to perform physically demanding tasks, like in an emergency. You have to protect your community, but you also have to be mentally fit. You need to keep your cool in high stress situations. Is that what it looks like when you're getting triggered over a Christian song on the street? Or when you hear the word lesbian? Or when you see the flag of your own country? No. I would love to hear what you guys think about this, so please make sure you comment below. Also like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.